And welcome along to another video. Okay, so you can probably tell by the title of the video that I went and reached, well, it's over 300 subs. I've reached just a wee while ago. So it's the first thing I'm going to mention. You know, I'm going to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. And I know this is kind of, and I said this at the 50, you know, I was kind of overwhelmed when I hit 50, you know, when I hit 100. And I'm still kind of feel the same. I'm still kind of overwhelmed by the you know, people actually watch my videos and, you know, watch what I put out, and, you know, and it's still interesting. Just because I like watching videos like what I kind of make it, I'm still kind of overwhelmed that, you know, people do watch. So and subscribe. So I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing. You know, I'd like to thank everybody for watching my videos, and thanks people for rating them and for leaving comments and all that. And, you know, a few people just gave me you know, a couple of shout outs just recently, so I'd like to thank them for doing that. Just doesn't seem that long ago that I seem to hit 200, and I suppose that's what happens. The more subscribers you get, the more that people will see, well, you know, he must be quite good because he's got, you know, a couple of hundred subscribers, so I'm going to see what he's got, and they like what they see, so they subscribe. So I guess that kind of happens, that the more you get, the more you seem to generate. But, you know, I am overwhelmed. I mean, I still love doing videos on YouTube, and, you know, I'm going to continue to keep on doing them, because, you know, it's a great hobby. I love watching videos that people put up, whether it's gameplays or collecting or pickups. You know, I love watching people pick up bargains. It's, you know, it's really nice. So that's, I would like to, you know, just thank everybody for the 300 subs. My second one is, it's really just about collecting games. An example, when I like to collect games, I like to kind of collect the kind of set of games, the series. And in that sense, I'll give you an example here. I've got a few sets here, right? So when I started kind of collecting just about a year ago, so I started collecting for the GameCube first, because I only had a couple of games for the GameCube, so I concentrated on that. And I picked up a few James Bond games. I think I picked up one or two, you know, from a couple of sets. So I went and looked to see what ones there were, so I ended up picking them all up. Although there is one missing here, and I've not got it yet. I have got it for the Xbox, you know, but I wanted to pick all the James Bond up because I wanted to kind of complete the set. I think there's actually 5 for the GameCube, and that's what I'm saying. I will get the other ones, but there's 4 there. Same with the Sonic games. I picked up a Sonic game. I think it was actually Sonic Heroes. And so I had to look in the GameCube, and I was like, what other ones is this? So I collected, you know, the Sonic Battle 2. I picked up Shadow the Hedgehog. I picked up the Sonic Mega Collection, and there's still a couple I need to get for the GameCube. You know, it's not I'm collecting every single Sonic game ever. It was just for the GameCube, and that's kind of what I like to do. Another example here is I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so I had to go and get the 3 games for Lord of the Rings. You know, the Fellowship, the Two Towers, and Return of the King. But then when I was doing that, I was asking about the collection. Well, no, because there's a kind of role-playing game, and it's called The Third Age, so I had to pick up that as well for the, you know, to complete the set. And then I goes, right, that's it now, because they're all obviously made by EA, and they're all kind of official games. But also there's a game called The Hobbit made, and it's made by a different company, and it's no linked in with the film as such, but obviously it's, you know, it's a real story, by Tolkien. So, you know, I thought, right, I had to pick that up as well to add to the collection. I'm also a big Harry Potter fan, so I'm collecting kind of Harry Potter games as I go along. And I see them cheap, I'll pick them up. And I've got a few other ones on the Game Boy. It was Game Boy Advance, I've got them. Games, so, you know, I'm kind of collecting. So, and I kind of like having that. I do like having something to aim for, and I do like, and I could see the attraction of collecting for a system. You know, for a complete system, whether it be the Mega Drive or the Nintendo 64, but, you know, I'm not want to go down that road, but I do like collecting a set because when you go on eBay, you know, it gives you something to look for, and then you get the prices and what they're kind of going for, and then you know, if you can get them cheaper than that. And I was looking, and one of the ideas I did have, and kind of what stopped me before is, I know somebody had done it before, was it NES Gamer 91? I think that's his name, and he went for the Rockstar collection. And because he was doing that, I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to do that because that's his thing. And all because I worked with somebody, and it's like their husband's cousin works for Rockstar. And you know, and I work with her quite a lot, so she always tells me that, you know, she gets games and gives them away and all this kind of stuff, and you know, she's always going to be and her husband to these big events and all this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, well, so I said to her, like, if you ever see her, because obviously she's her, you know, her husband's cousin, you know, I was like, get me something, and not a game, because that's a big thingy, but I goes, you know, a pass, because I goes, if she goes to all these things, she'll have these passes with Rockstar. I go, see if you can get me a pass or whatever, with Rockstar. Alright, so she might, you know, I might be lucky enough to get something. And because of that, it made me think, well, you know, and I had a look on the internet to see what the Rockstar games, and I've got quite a lot of Rockstar games already. I've got Max Payne, I've got the 2 Max Paynes, you know, I've got all the Grand Theft Autos on the PlayStation 2, but Grand Theft Auto on the Xbox. I'm also going to be pre-ordering the new game that's coming out for the, I don't know whether to get it for the 360 or the PlayStation 3, Red Dead Redemption, is that right? And then I realised that there was another one made before that, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim and get, you know, the Rockstar collection. That's my plan. I've got a wee plan to try and collect the whole set. I don't know how far. I'm not wanting to obviously get the same game for every single system. You know, that doesn't seem to make sense. I'm not going to get Grand Theft Auto 4 for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox. I'm not going to get, you know, San Andreas for Xbox and PlayStation 2 or that, because that's just daft and silly. And you know, Max Payne, I'm not going to get the PC version and you know. So, but you know, as long as I have one set, or at least one copy of the game on one of the systems, then that's fine. That's fine with me. Thanks again, and till next time. Cheers.